Good evening, everyone. So let's start the session. Today we are discussing event. What is event and how it work? Okay. Next we go through that like Bootstrap. What is Bootstrap and how we can install the Bootstrap. All these things we are learning on today's session. Okay. So I will share my screen at first. Okay. So what is the definition of event? What is event? So event is a message sent by the sender to its subscriber in order to notify the change. If I click a button inside a button I want to submit a form in that, like I want to show a particular page or particular message in that. So on click event I want to perform that one, or if I want to, if user will be mouse over on the particular button at the time I want to show something. So that's why we are call it is a message. Okay. So event is a message sent by the sender to its subscriber to notify the change, whatever change we are doing in that. Okay. So we are creating a file inside the JS. Okay. Then I will create event file. Event. Event. Event.html. Okay. Wait. It's coming now. Yeah. So next thing is that we are creating a HTML file. Inside I will write title name. It's event. Okay. What the event is that we have mouse over event, mouse on mouse out of event, and on mouse off and move. Okay. So I will show you once. I will create a script file inside, and I need a button. It's button, wait, button. Okay, done. So in that button I will using on click. It's my event on click. Okay. On click, if I write like inside that button click, btn click. Okay. Button click. Inside that I will write a function. It's btn click. Okay. So next thing I will write something message inside that document dot write welcome to JavaScript event. Okay, done. Let's, I'm opening that live server, then let's see. So this is the on click. Okay. If I using on mouse over or all these things, I will show you that one also how it's work. Yeah, I hope it's opening soon. What happened? Wait a couple of seconds, it will open soon. Yeah, it's open now. Okay, so it's opening three window, but I don't need that one. I need one. Okay, but one thing is that you maybe observe that one. I will not write particular name of the button. So I need a button inside. Name of the button. It's like click. Okay. So click is ready now. Okay, click button. If I click that button, it will be show me welcome to the JavaScript event. Okay, when I click the button, if I using another event inside that on mouse, have you observed that on mouse down, on mouse enter, on mouse leave, on mouse move, on mouse out, and on mouse over, and on mouse. Wait. So on mouse down, all these things are there. Okay, I will use one thing. It's on mouse off, and we have move. Okay, I will using on mouse move. When I like move the mouse, it will be showing the particular message. Okay, so yeah. Have you that I'm not clicking inside that, but it show me in that form. When I mouse over like move on that, it will be show me. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the on mouse move. If I using on mouse or enter or like down over, on mouse over, when I mouse over on that, have you still now I'm not like my mouse is not over on that button. If I mouse over on the button, it show me that welcome to the JavaScript event. Okay, so same like on mouse out. When I mouse when my mouse in that outside of that box, it not show me anything. When I mouse over on that, it not show me any in the message like welcome to the JavaScript event. When I mouse out of that particular button, it show me in that welcome to the JavaScript. Let's see. Have you heard that one? When I mouse over like out of the particular button, it show me like welcome to the JavaScript event. Okay. So this is the something event in that. So this is on mouse. Have you heard that one? It's we have on mouse down and on mouse enter and on mouse leave, on mouse move, out, over, off. Will all these things are there. You try yourself. What are the like how it's work and what are the work we are doing inside by using that particular event. It's mouse over down or like mouse over enter, whatever. Okay. So I hope you understand what is event and how it's work. If any doubt, you can ask me. Next, I will show you other event like unblur, what is unblur, and like on key event, all this thing. Any doubt, guys? Hello, can you hear me?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you. So next we have to move forward. Like we have to discuss key up, on key down, and on key press. Okay. So key event we have to discuss. I will show you one example. Event HTML. Event to event like on key event. I will write inside that on key event. Okay. Designing here another like JavaScript script. Okay. Inside that I will write before that I need to be like designing the body section. Then I will go to that next. Okay. So I need inside the body its classes, class, container fluid, container fluid. Okay, done. So next thing I require a field set. Inside I need legend. Legend. Okay. So this is a password field. I will write that one password inside, and I will create a input box. Input. It's like I will create text inside or password you can create. I will write in that like field set legend. It's password. That's why I create a password. Okay. And I need to be given a particular what is that? It's event name. I will write on key press, on key press. Okay, when I end like key press, it will be showing the particular message or whatever I doing all these things, it will be showing. Okay, so next thing is I will write a particular event inside. It's verify caps. Caps means every when I enter particular key inside that, it will verify. Okay, this is my like event. Okay, so type password. I need a ID inside that. Its ID name is txt password pwd. I will write it inside that. Okay, and okay, done. I'm not using like inside any of the particular bootstrap because we are not on any of the bootstrap inside that. So I need a div. Inside that div, or I need to be write a message inside that when I key up when I on pre-press event is message will be shown in that form. Wait, wait a minute. Okay, so inside I need a ID. It's like error. If I write an error, error is my ID. Okay, so inside I need a span to write something error span. Okay, so inside the span, I need to write all these things. I will write a function. Function. It's like verify k. Okay. It will verify every k. So if you want to write a particular what is that parameter inside that, you can. If you want to write event, you can. Okay, it's an event. It's what why I'm getting error inside that expected. Okay, we done that. All this is verify k. If I using these capital letter, let's see what happens. It's show me here. Wait, I will check on key press. What happened inside? Verify caps. Affected JavaScript any of that on key press. Is the right one? It's correct or not? Let's see. On key press. It's correct. Hmm. See.
सर
Yeah.
ये वेरीफाई कैप्स प्रीडिफाइंड मेथड है क्या?
ये वाला जो ऑन की
हाँ,
प्रेस
उनकी प्रेस के बाद जो वेरीफाई कैप्स है वो प्रीडिफाइंड मेथड है या आप फंक्शन बना रहे हैं?
मैं फंक्शन बना रहा हूँ यहाँ पे.
तो सर आपने डिक्लेयर ने वो बनाया नहीं है शायद इसलिए एरर दे रहा हो वो.
बट वहाँ पे एरर नहीं दिखा रहा था ना, इसलिए मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया. अभी ठीक आ रहा है. ओके, Okay, so next I will designing that one. Error. I will create a error. 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 Okay, so inside I need to be access that ID document dot getting ID. In that I need a particular error. That's error. Done. Okay. So next thing is that I will write if the event dot key codes. This is a predefined function I'm using inside that key code is less than greater than, sorry, it's greater than 65. So that every character have a particular numerical. Okay, like 65 to 90, all these things are there. Okay, I will be using that one. Inside that we are using event key code less than equal 90. So at the time when I enter these things, if I enter name the less than greater than equal to 65 or less than equal to 90, then I want to show a message. It's like m error. Inside I need to be write the display and display within block. Okay, whatever mentioned within block. So display will be block. Okay. So else I need to be down whatever. Let's wait. We'll check that one, then I will show you. What's not saying anything. Document dot writes. Okay, it's working fine now. I will show you what happened inside that. So when I entered that one, I want to write something inside that. It will be show me please enter the text inside that. Means if you want to, if you click inside that, if you want to write something in that, means you have to press the key. Means when I want to write a particular character inside that, it will verify the key. Let's say on key press. Okay, so when you press a key in the keyboard, it will be verify each one. Okay, this is the on key press. Okay, you have to try yourself, then you have to understand better, I think. So next is on key down. I will show you on key down also. Key down, what is that? Write something, it's same. Next one we have on key press, on key off. It's not much difference is that in that if you write something character Then you like on key press means on key off, on key press, and on key what is that, on key off, all these things. When you enter like in that login and like register button, register page, when you enter something and out of that box, if you click outside of the block box, then if you not enter something like pattern in that name is like 10 to 14 15 character, or like password will be in that capital letter, or a length will be in that 14 character, and all these things. If you not follow the rule, then he get like here like the particular page will be getting error, in that particular below of that box, you will be getting error. It's you are not entered the particular button, you have to must enter the particular a character, or capital character, or small character to like uh, 5 character, 7 character, whatever. Then we have to enter a particular numerical value inside that. These things we have to observe inside that key on key press, on key up, and on key down. Okay, I hope you understand what is the things in the event. Go to the web browser, or internet, and search a bit what is the event and how it's work, and you have to try yourself. If you any doubt regarding, you can ask me in the personally, I will suggest you. Okay, because if I give you a big example, then it may be confusing that what is the 65, what is 90, all these things. So it's a I will give you a particular what's happening in that. If I give you like particular event name, it's called on key press event, on key down event, on key off event, what happen in that. Okay, if you designing something in that form, then it will work fine. In that, I will designing a button. So if you want to designing a submit button, in that if you write the particular you want to navigate the particular pages to opening when user click the submit button, or confirm button, or cancel button, whatever he or she will be click on that. If you want to navigate to the other page, then you have to write that in the script, JavaScript. It's link href, all these things I've already told you that one. So if you want to show something in the particular page, or particular image, particular video, when the particular when the button will be clicked, in that, that if you go to any particular website, in that header part, they will show you like a picture. If you want to apply something or more, if you want to learn more, then if you click the particular button, they will be navigate to the other page, or maybe he will be giving the particular animation, whatever you want. Okay, these are the form we are using in that. We have other event also there. Okay, we have time set event, all these things are there. If you want to learn these things, you have to go to the internet and go to the source bit research in that, then you have to understand better. Okay, so I hope you understand what is JavaScript, all these things, and basically. Okay, so next I will go Bootstrap. So I hope you know already download that Node.js. Okay, then you have to go through that. It's an terminal, and in the terminal you have to click on the new terminal. Inside that you have to write npm install Bootstrap. Npm install Bootstrap. Wait, it taking some time, I think. Yeah, it's installed now. Like, let's finish it. If you're not joining in the laptop, you can do not right now. Okay, so we are using npm install Bootstrap. You can without npm we can use yarn and ruby gem, and Nuget is there. All these things are there. You can use all these things. Okay, if you want. Then if you want to continue the npm node package manager, then you can. So we had install that particularly in the locally. Okay, if you want to without downloading the particular or install the particular Bootstrap you want to use in that, so you can is by using like CDN, this content distribution network, you can use in that. Like in the foundation we are using CDN, and like yeah, foundation we are using inside that. If you want to use Bootstrap, you can using that particular CDN link. I will share you that one in that chat box also. Wait, Bootstrap CDN link. This is a CSS. This one is JavaScript. This is a like this is a 4.6 version, and this one is a 5 version. This is updated now. It's before that it's 2 months before. It's a 4.6 version is there, but now it's 5.1. Okay. If you want to use particular version, then you have to use the particular CDN link. Okay. I will show you in the particular like in the 5.1.0. Okay. Then I have to use all these things. CDN CSS. Copy that one. It's not copy. Okay, I will copy inside that. It's a yeah, CSS. Then next I need JavaScript also. What is the main.js? We are using bootstrap.css, bootstrap.js, bootstrap bundle.js we are using, but uh, why we are using main.js? If you want to in the developer time, if you want to minification that file, all the file in that situation, you can use that particular minification file. If you want to designing a particular website, then you have to use bootstrap.css. Okay. This is JavaScript bundle. I will show you locally how we can link that particular file also. I hope it's downloaded correctly. Yeah, we done that all things. In the node modules, we have this in that CSS. Okay, Bootstrap all the file are there. Okay. Next thing, the JS file is there. Bootstrap JS. Okay. Next is we have this is that JS file also. This is CSS file. Okay. So I will show you how we can locally connected that file and how we can work all these things. Okay. So at first I need a file. So file is like I will demo. I will create another folder. Then it's better. So folder it's Bootstrap. So next is that I will create a demo.html. Okay. So now I will write the title is Bootstrap demo Bootstrap, or Bootstrap demo. I will write one Bootstrap demo. Okay. So we've done all these things. Then if you want to link the particular file in locally, then you have to use script. Sorry, it's like link CSS. Okay. Style sheet inside href you have to link that particular file dot slash. Inside we have bootstrap. Okay. Okay, wait. And demo, not the Bootstrap. It's like node module. Sorry, node module. Inside we have Bootstrap. Inside the Bootstrap we have this. Okay. Inside that CSS and Bootstrap.css. Bootstrap.css. Wait. Bootstrap.css. Okay. Done. So next thing I will link that particular file of the JS. Okay. Script src. I will write down inside that src dot slash bootstrap. Oh, sorry, it's not module. Node module. class node module. Node module inside we have Bootstrap and we have disk JS Bootstrap bundle.js. Okay, done. So we have another one. We have like JavaScript also is there one file. I will show you that one. Dot class Bootstrap, not Bootstrap. We have node module, node module inside Bootstrap. We have JS. In the disk we have the file is there. I think browser. Okay, I think not that one. We have this. Okay. Last disk inside we have JS. We are using that one. Yeah, bundle this. I will link another file also. Wait, I will check what are the file also there inside. Node module inside Bootstrap, Bootstrap inside disk. Yes, done. We are done that one. Next thing is that JS src this file not required. Disk inside lot all these things are not required also. Okay, I will show you that one. Then I will connect another file required. That one is the later. Okay. So if I using its class container, we have first one is container fluid, all these things are there. What is it? I will show you that one at first. I will design in the h1. It's welcome to Bootstrap. Okay. So container I will write inside that. Wait, I will open the live server, then I will show you. Okay, as you observe that one, this will be started in that particularly in that like margin. It will be something 50 pixel or like 70 pixel, 60 pixel. It will be started from that. If you want to write inside that container fluid, wait, container fluid FLUI. It will be started from that point. Okay. So this is a responsive. If I show in that responsive designing, wait. Okay, if that one is responsive, also that one also responsive. Okay, it will be changed according to the size of the particular like width of the particular device. The like you of that one, the like font size will be changed automatically. We don't need to like change all these things. It will be changed according to the requirement. If I bring responsive, it will be that one, this one, heavier that one, and that welcome to Bootstrap. When you're designing something in the HTML CSS, it will no not show in that form because this is default in responsive. That's why it's showing in that form. Okay? So we have container SM, we have container sorry, it's large or like medium, large, XL. Okay, you can use inside that also. If you are designing for large device, then you have to use LG. Okay, LG for large, extra large if you are using XL. Okay, if you're designing for medium device, then you have to use MD, it's medium. And if you're designing for small device, then you have to use SM. Okay, these are the things we are required for that Bootstrap. Okay, and whatever we are writing inside that by using class, we are doing. Okay, if I write class inside and text weight, text danger, if you have that one, it will be automatically red color. Why? It's because we are using Bootstrap. Don't need to write any css inside that style, all these things. You have to write the class name, and you have to go to the you have to write the color, and again you have to write the red, all these things. No need. If you want to write in the default, then you have to use class inside text danger. If you want to designing the background, then you have to use bg primary. Okay, because that one primary color is there. Okay, we have like what are the color, we have particular color is that not like more than 5 or 6 color. We have primary, secondary, tertiary, all these things are there. I will show that one also. Wait, it's primary, first one is primary, secondary I will show you that one. It's secondary, and this one is the primary. Second, tertiary is there. I need to be use info. Okay, info one thing is there. We have other is there. Danger. Danger means red. Okay. Danger. If I using, let's see, what is the color of? Have you that one? This one is the primary, secondary, info, and danger. Okay. We have other one there. I will show you that one. Before that, I hope you understand what is the container SM, container LG, and container MD. Okay. If I opening in that particular window, like particular bit, it's a mobile bit, or like a particular what is that, iPad, whatever we are opening, it will be set according to that. It need to be white, then you have to use light color, text light. Okay, and if you want to dark, then you have to use info dark. It's a color is dark. It's, I use that one, it's color dark and light. If you need like that one is a dark light, because it's not so in the particular color, it's, I'm using light, and that one also I'm using light. It will be better. Okay, look how it's look in the iPad. I will show you that one. If you want to increase that size, then you have to increase. Okay, and save form. I hope you got a decent idea about like how Bootstrap work, and without using any CSS, and like without spending much time in that designing, we can do all these things. Okay, and we have like row, column, we can do that, all these things. Okay, before that I will show you something text color and all these things, then I will go what is that, all these things there. Okay, so what are the color are there, I will show you at first. So I will write the hash to tag. Okay, inside it's the primary color. I will write inside what is the primary color, secondary color, all this, and then you have to observe better. Primary color. Okay, then head to its secondary color, then hash 2, and this one is the dark color. Okay, so next thing I will be designing hash 2. We have light. Light means white. Okay, light means white color. You have to need to remember all the classes for using inside that particular web designing. We have success color. Success, what is the success color, I will show you, don't worry. How it's look and all these things I will show you. Before that, let's see, warning we have w, yeah, I need ning, I think, yeah. Warning color, and we have fourth one, that's hash 2. We have danger. These are the naming of the classes. Okay, these are not color. You have to remember all this, because primary is not a color. Okay, you have to this is the class name. Okay, we are using primary text, primary bg. Text means if you want to design the text particular color, then you have to use text or primary text or secondary text, dark text, light, success, all these things. If you want to designing the particular background, then you have to use bg for background. Okay, next we have info. info color. Okay, so I will write the class inside that class. It's like primary, bg primary. I will write that down like bg primary, and inside class bg secondary. Okay, and inside that bg dark, bg dark. Okay, and that one also light, bg light, and inside that bg success, bg success. Hence you have to observe one class will be changed all these things because it will be like designing the default. That's why like Bootstrap also using HTML CSS for designing all these things. Like we are using WordPress for designing the website, so like that. This one. Okay. So BG warning. You have to write the correct name inside the class name. Okay. If not, then it's not working. Fine. Danger. Danger. Okay. And I will write class. It's info. It's not info. It's info. BG. Okay. Success also show me in that form. SCUSCESS. I'll write the right name or not. Let's see. Success. Wait, I will check that name of the particular success. I think I require another C. Wait, I will check. What are the error? What are the wrong I will do inside that?
Capital S.
Capital. Yeah, capital S is already done. I will writing inside the capital S also.
स्मॉल करके देखिए देखो एक बार हो जाए शायद.
Okay, done. So you have to use double C double S. Okay, for success. If you want to write a S also, it's not working because we are writing. It's working. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay, it's working fine. Yeah, not working. You have to write capital. Sorry, it's small. Okay, and you have to write double C and double S for that success. Okay, these are the color. I will show you. Wait. Okay, this is a primary, secondary, and this is a dark color, this is a light color, this is a success color, this is a voting color, danger, and info. These are the color available for in that Bootstrap. If you want to using any particular color, then you need to go to the CSS and you have to designing by using ID or by using class, by using tag. You have to designing a particular. Okay, I hope you understand like what is the color and what are the color like color are there in that Bootstrap, and when we are using, and in that form how we are using by using classes. Okay, so next we have to discuss row, column, and table also. Okay, wait, I will show you row, column. Okay, what is how we designing a particular table by using row and column. Okay, so for row, designing a particular row, I need to be a row. Will show you better understanding. Tables dot HTML. Okay, done. Tables. And next, I will doing one things. You have to use div inside, and if I require a what is that row, then you have to use row. Okay. If I want to write something, it's like header. Let's see. I'll open that one in that live server. Okay, not changing anything because I need to be another like row, column, all these things. I need to write Wait, I will show you how we can design in particular. Okay, inside the row, I will create a what is that? Column. Okay, deep class and inside COL. If you're designing column, then you have to use COL or in Bootstrap. Okay, then if you need to design something H1 inside, if I writing margin or like a particular ABC web server. Okay, this one is done. Then we are designing another column. This one is a row. Okay, so I will design another row. B inside I will class and the row. Also inside I will designing double column. Okay, so if I need double column, then I need to use col 2. Okay, we will divide column 2 build. So I need nav bar inside in below of that, so I need to use UL inside that. UL inside the UL I will write li. Okay, done. So I need the li is like 2 3 I think. Yeah. Okay. So it's home, about, about, and it's like service. Services. Okay, this is a designing in the form. Okay, I will show you how it's like we can do that. Wait.
सर एक डाउट है,
Yeah.
ये जो आपने tables डॉट html बनाई है, इसमें
Mm-hmm.
bootstrap को import मीन्स बात देने की जरूरत नहीं है क्या, लिंक करने की?
ओके ओके, मैंने दिया नहीं शायद. सॉरी सॉरी. मैंने दिया नहीं. Wait, I need to some editing inside that. Wait, I will check what I need to be done inside that. I need to use container to it inside that. Class container to it. Row we're designing also column. Okay, so I will design another one, but before that I need a parent div, I think. Okay, so I will designing another div inside. Its div is like class all 7. Okay, then I need something image inside that. Image src dot dot class. We have pic inside any of the color, any of that picture height 100 its pixel and width also 100 pixel. Width 100 pixel. It's working fine now. I need another one. Maze src dot dot slash picture inside any of the particular. This one we are using same thing, but I need another one piece. then I will using that and height with I will copy that one from first one. Okay, done. Is that? Yeah, first image is there. Okay. So if I designing a particular like another column in between that, like H1. So in the first I will design it. It's abc.com, ABC web server. Web server is my naming of the particular website. It's web server inside in between that. Okay, web server we are doing two times. Okay, abc.com. If I write that abc.com, and it will be in that H3 or H4. Okay, I'm using because if I using double H1, this will be larger and not looking good also. Okay, done. So if you want to like on style the particular what is that list item, then you have to use class on style. I need another like in between that I need, I think, wait, I will check. Style. STYLE on style. कल तो सब होगा. Okay. Okay, I will show you later, like tomorrow session, how we can remove the all the like like what is the list item. Okay, so this is the we are divided that part in that seven part, and we are dividing that part in that two part. Okay, it's column. If I using same picture in between that, okay, this will fill like fill in that one row, but in that column. Okay, divided into column because I will using this one is my one of the row. Inside I'm using column. Okay, column 2 and column 7, that's why it's working fine. Okay, so I will show you a example with something like we are designing a website by using column and row. Okay, it's better because I think I don't remember these things like on style. I think it's on style, but what is the naming of particular name, I don't remember these things because uh, we know all little bit of what is that remember like class name, because we have vast number of class name. We have like text, we have carousel, and we have collapse. All these things are there, so you have to if you want to remember all these things, then you have to need more practice. Okay, so I remember something a little bit about like classes name, so I will show you that one, don't worry. So if any doubt before that, we are learning like what is that color, like we have danger, primary, secondary, info, success, and all these things. If any doubt regarding, then you can ask me. I will show you like row and column in the later. Okay, in the tomorrow session.
सर
Okay, yeah.
अगर हम एक डे पर सपोज 10 क्लासेस यूज करते हैं तो वो सीएसएस की फाइल को स्लो नहीं करेगा, लाइक वेब पेज लोड होने में टाइम लगेगा क्या?
एक डीप पर कितने क्लास यूज करोगे?
10 क्लास.
10 क्लास मीन्स अगर आप जैसे कि मैं अगर यूज करूँ, जैसे कि अगर लिस्ट आइटम यूज करता हूँ, बिजी कलर यूज करता हूँ, टेक्स्ट कलर यूज करता हूँ, ऐसे बोल रहे हैं राइट?
हाँ हाँ.
हाँ,
नहीं
स्लो
नहीं
तो
ऐसा
सर.
नहीं. ऐसा लाइक एक डिव है, मैंने उस पर कंटेनर लगा दिया, नहीं, कॉल लगा दिया, ऑफसेट लगा दिया, कॉल लगा दिया, ग्रिड लगा दिया, ऐसी बहुत
ठीक है.
सारी चीजें लगा दी, तो स्लो होगा क्या?
हाँ स्लो होगा ना, क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे बैक जो अगर हमको दिखता है क्या, यही दिखता है कि हम जो डिजाइनिंग कर रहे हैं हमको लग रहा है कि टेक्स्ट डेंजर दे देते हो हमारा, जैसे कि रेड कलर आ जाता है, हमको ऐसा लगता है, बट उसका पीछे हम बहुत सारा डिजाइनिंग करना पड़ता है ना। तो जो कि हम जो डिजाइनिंग करते हैं वो भी लोड होता है ना, तो बहुत समय ही लगेगा ही लगेगा।
ओके सर,
बट
थैंक यू।
उसको हम कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। हमारा टूल्स बहुत सारा है उसको, जैसे कि रिफ्रेशिंग टाइम हम बदल सकते हैं, जैसे कि अगर ज़्यादा रिफ्रेशिंग टाइम हो रहा है तो हम मिन हमारा, जैसे कि मिन फाइल मैंने बोला आपको यहाँ पे दिया है मैंने, ये मिन फाइल जो है मिनिफिकेशन फाइल होता है। और जैसे कि अगर देखो यहाँ पे मैंने आपको बोलूँ, तो जैसे कि हम सी एस एस में बहुत ज़्यादा जैसे कि हमको लिखना पड़ता था, टैग वगैरह लिखना पड़ता था, और यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट देना पड़ता था, इसके अंदर में हम लोग लिखना पड़ता था बैकग्राउंड कलर, और कलर लिख के देना पड़ता था, बट वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा जैसे कि स्टोरेज ले रहा था हमारा। बट यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, स्टोरेज ज़्यादा नहीं ले रहा है, बट बैक साइड में बहुत कोडिंग है ना, तो इसलिए स्लो हो सकता है। ओके,
ओके सर।
सो कल मैं आपको जैसे कि रो एंड कलम बताऊंगा। ओके, क्योंकि मुझे थोड़ा याद नहीं है इसका कलम रो, और जैसे कि अनस्टाइल और दिस थिंग्स मैंने थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा क्या क्या क्लासेस से बगैर, क्योंकि क्लास नेम याद रखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि बहुत सारा डिफरेंस होता है सी एस एस एचटीएमएल और यहाँ बूटस्ट्रैप में, क्योंकि अभी एचटीएमएल सॉरी इस 5 वर्जन में बहुत सारा चेंजेस हुआ है। जैसे कि हमारा पहले था, जैसे कि क्या था, लेफ्ट राइट में हम दे रहे थे अगर पैडिंग देते पी एल पी, लेफ्ट लेफ्ट के लिए हम दे रहे थे पी एल, एंड राइट के लिए पी आर, पैडिंग राइट, पैडिंग लेफ्ट, पैडिंग टॉप पी टी, एंड पी बी दे रहे थे पैडिंग बटन के लिए, एंड मार्जिन के लिए हम पी एल दे रहे थे, पी लेफ्ट राइट एंड ऐसे दे रहे थे। बट अभी चेंज होके ये हो गया है क्या, जैसे कि स्टार्ट एंड एंड, अगर आप राइट में देना चाहते हैं तो आपको एंड देना होगा, पी एंड मीन्स एन। ओके, फिर स्टार्ट देना चाहता है तो स्टार्ट एंड करके दिया गया है अभी 5 वर्जन में, तो इसलिए कंफ्यूज हो जाता है, क्योंकि मैंने आई थिंक 4 वर्जन में सीखा था, अभी 5 वर्जन मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा आइडिया है, जैसे कि क्या क्या होगा, मैं थोड़ा अपडेट लूंगा क्या चेंजेस हुआ है, इसके बाद आपको बताऊंगा। ओके, थैंक यू सो मच गाइस।
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू। मैंने आपको असाइनमेंट देता हूँ आज, कंप्लीट कर लो, क्योंकि पहले दिया था मैंने 2 दिन 3 दिन पहले दिया था, आई थिंक अभी तक कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, बट कंप्लीट नहीं करोगे तो मे बी आपका ही दिक्कत है, क्योंकि फिर से सर्टिफिकेट में आपका लोगो नहीं लगेगा ठीक से। थैंक यू गाइस, बाय।